Hello! Welcome to my first ever Forged Alliance cast. My name's Monkey. I'm a noob at this game, but I thought it was about time I returned something to the community. So I'm going to have a go at casting my first ever video. Hopefully it'll get a few views and a few likes, and I'll do a few more. If not, I'll probably still do a few more anyway. Sorry about that. So I'm going to have a go at casting my first ever game on Fields of Isis. It's a noob ranked game. Over in the top right we have Dark Prophet going as UEF. His teammate in the bottom right is Edgar, who is going Cybran. Over on the left we have Sylvia, who's white and going Cybran, and over in the top left we have Ranger Danger, who is going Seraphim, I believe, which is the class I usually play as, so you'd think I'd know the logo a little bit better, but it's always a little bit different when you're watching. Everybody seems to have started off the same way, all gone Tech 1 Land Factory. This is one of my favourite maps, simply because it's the easiest to defend. Oh, I'm wrong, Dark Prophet has gone first Air Factory in the top right, which is a strange decision for UEF. But as I say, they're all noobish level, about my level to be fair, so that's not a criticism in any way. I'm going to speed up the game just so we can get the action underway a bit. So we can see Ranger Danger seems to be the only person moving forward with his ACU to block up those middle points. It's important when you play this map to get out to these middle points. There's lots of reclaim here, but the sooner you can block up there, the sooner you can stop the enemy filtering through. His teammate Sylvia is sending an engineer down slowly, but building mass points on the way, and seems to be moving his ACU as well now. Ranger Danger is getting a scout out there as well, so he can see what's coming up, but he's not going to see a great deal. And we see the first move by Team 1, we'll call it, over on the right, Team 2 on the left. So first move by Team 1 of a ACU heading out to guard the middle point. Should get there a little bit after Silver's commander gets out. Then we see a bomber out as well for Dark Protect 2 bombers now. Looks like he's going to be causing some harassment. Ranger Danger is busy cleaning up all the mass, getting an early advantage for his team. Very important in this game to get your reclaim on as quickly as possible. We see Silver doing the same thing at the bottom, and I was wrong about Edgar. He doesn't seem to have moved his commander down at all. You can see here Team 2 giving some harassment, taking out the mexes early on. Dark Prophet's strategy seems to be build up a load of T1 bombers, whether he's going to go straight after the ACU, which you need a lot of bombers to take out an ACU early on. It's going to be a common matchup down at the bottom. Edgar will have the advantage there really with having UEF. They get a slightly... oh no, sorry, Cybran as well. Here comes the bombers. You can see he sent the entire flight of bombers in there and haven't done a lot of damage yet, but it's not over. Silver's got a load of anti-air moving out, mobile anti-air now, though will deal with those bombers quite effectively. I don't think there's too much to worry about. If I was Dark Prophet now, I'd have stopped making those because his base is getting overrun with T1 units. So you can see those bombers pretty ineffective in the end. Managed to almost take him down, took him down to about 2,000 health, but not really going to do it. But Edgar is moving in now with his ACU. So he's going to get swamped with tanks once he cares for himself so he doesn't get taken out. I do like this map purely because it becomes a bit of a stalemate in the middle, unless one team comes up with some crazy tactic of pushing early on. That Prophet's still making bombers, which I find bizarre. I think at this stage of the game it's time to give up on the T1 bombers, especially with that much mobile anti-air on. Silver's gone a very heavy land spam. And you saw as Edgar at the bottom on the right. Not much guarding up top, where Ranger Danger's ACU is in the middle of an upgrade, but he's quickly sending units up to back him up. Actually, most of that unit position does seem to be anti-air. Let's take a quick look and see what upgrades Silver's got as a comp. Point defense now. Usually on this map you see players fill these gaps with point defense shields, anti-air, and just stop people coming through, but the problem with that tactic is people will fly planes around the top and do drops into your base, which I'm surprised we've not seen anybody do as yet. And that Prophet's still pumping out those T1 bombers. They're very expensive in the early game. He hasn't got a great deal of energy and eco, it doesn't look like. Although they're all pretty much equal. Silver on 51 mass, Ranger Danger 31 mass. Edgar on 29 and Dark Prophet 34. Although Dark Prophet is heavily stalling on power level. Not doing too bad to be fair. Stall on. Ranger Danger stalling. Silver's got very balanced economy. You can see Ranger Danger down there trying to get Edgar to give a Silver to give a push. That Prophet appears to have gone T2 air now. When I'm playing this game I like to go T2 air. About 10 to 12 of those fighter bombers. You generally find if you can find their commander, you've got 10 or 12 of those and they are prepared for it, and you can definitely take out their commander without too much trouble. And then you'll have a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble if they focus on his ACU. So those not joining in, they push forward, they've got about a unit. On engine. Looks like he died here. Big game. That was a bit of a waste there really. They could have taken out that ACU I think. Still might. Oh yeah, yep, down he goes. And I would suggest that that's all over for Team 1. A bit of point defense in the base, there's nothing really now to stop Team 2 just waltzing in there with their land units. That Prophet didn't bother building any land, it would appear. Although they have got full share on, so he has got a T3 factory at the front if he starts to utilise that, which he's not doing at the moment. Trying to take out ACU with these T2 bombers, but it's not T3 air defense, although it might actually have it here. Just keep focusing, attacking the air turret, and he's done it. Oh, well played. Shows you the power of the T3 units there. And in this last push, Silver seems to be having a throwing a lot of T1 anti-air in for no reason. I think they were coming up to defend his comms, to be fair. I would still suggest this game is far more in Team 1 Ranger Danger's favour than Dark Profits. I'm glad Silver's out of it now, I can stop trying to pronounce his name. If you've not heard of Forged Lines, by the way, it's I think it's about a 10 or 12 year old game now, but it is still by far the best real-time strategy game out there. If you've played your Age of Empires and Starcraft, then none of them really meet the balancing of this game. The way it's been crafted and kept alive by the community just make it a far more infinitely playable game, I believe. Now you can see what appears to be it's a gunship. I thought it was a transport. I thought there was going to be a sneaky little drop around the back. So you can see now, if you did build transports, you could quite easily drop into the back of this base here without too much problem and take out his entire power and production and everything before he could do too much more about it. A lot of loyalists and extra micro a bit. But just leaving them stand still. He should have backed them away to the full extent of their range, and he could have taken out quite a lot of those Ilshivers, though, one of my favourite units in this game. Once you get them in numbers, they're very hard to deal with. Well, it doesn't have a lot on the air here set as well. T1s, you should throw all this in. It's all just spam and junk all the wasted T1 anti-air he's got set over here. Well, it does have T3 instruments on the way in, which are going to cause a lot of problems as the mobile armies have their missile launchers, remote missile launchers, busy trying to prepare for things coming to get rid of some of that T20 Defense. Guessing that profit must be power stalling. Yeah. Oh, it stalls on both pretty nice. I don't think this is going well. So one of the dead teammates signalling to attack over here, which would be a good move because those bombers are not going to do a great deal. So that's one of the rating commands by the T2, T3 there. Good on it. Ilshivers, I'd say that is game over. Played Team 2. Well, hopefully you enjoyed my first cast. I keep listening to my own videos. I've had a few practice runs before and can't stand the sound of my own voice, so apologies for that if you can't stand it either. If you'd like to leave any comments, suggestions on how I can improve these videos, what I can do to make them better for you, the viewer, please do. If you want to get this game, then you want to go to Steam and search for Forged Lines, and then go to faforever.com and download the client there and connect with a community of about 2,000 players on average daily. It's a great game. I'll put links in the comments. Thanks for watching.